Hi everybody, it's Haley. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a time trial of the Tarte Shape Tape. Recently became a little bit more easily acquired to us Canadian babes over here. You can buy it at the Ulta website and pay exorbitant shipping to get it to Canada. You can buy it on the Tarte website, which occasionally has sales, so I would suggest doing that, but again, US dollars. And you can also send your little sister to America as a makeup mule and get her to bring it back to you, which is what I did. Many babies. He's back. I'm so excited.
I was sitting there and the lady's like, "Want me to just watch?" I'm like, "Yeah, I would love to." But the lady... What?
Go ahead. The lady. Fair beige. Perfect. Perfect. Perfect.
Even. Oh yeah. Aww.
I got the shade Fair Beige, and today we're going to test it out. We're going to wear it all day. I will check in with you throughout the day to show you how it's wearing, and then at the end of the day I'll do a little wrap up to kind of show you how it wore. Spoiler alert, is really nice. I have worn it before, but I thought I would just do it on camera to show you, to kind of let you know that maybe the hype might be smidgeny bit real with this one. So from what I can say, it is super, super thin. It goes on really lightweight and it's generally a dream to blend out, and you don't even really need to set it. So anyway, let's get on to the application process. This is for Morgan. Morgan requested it. I'm sure a few other people were looking for it as well. But since recently picking up, having my makeup mule sister go to America and get it for me, I have acquired the Tarte Shape Tape. So I know I said the hype is real, and I want to show you why. So I have the shade Fair Beige. We're going to use it in my under eye, probably my nose, maybe my forehead a little bit, not my chin, because last time it was a bit much. This is a giant tub of concealer. It's like 1/3 of an ounce or something silly like that. And 0.338 fluid ounces, so it's huge. There's a lot of product, giant doe foot. You know, plastic. I always thought when I saw the videos that the bottle was glass, like a foundation bottle, but it's plastic, just in case you were wondering, like myself. Giant doe foot applicator. We're just gonna put a couple dots on, blend it out. I might set it. I might set one, not the other, just to kind of see, because I feel like it's so thin that it almost doesn't need setting. Anyway, let's go. Ah, that was a lot. That's probably a crap ton. It's probably too much. I'm gonna take my handy dandy concealer blending outy brush. We're just gonna punch that in. I would otherwise use a sponge, but I'm lazy sometimes. Foundation's on, by the way. The Revlon Colourstay. That's what I've been using lately, and I quite like it. Oh God. So yeah, like 3 dots, and it's already, look at the brightness. Now granted, my brush probably ate a bit of it, but the dark circles, they're gone. Alright, I'm gonna set one side with my e.l.f. HD Under Eye Setting Powder, because that's what I normally would do in this case. Grab my Real Techniques Under Eye Setting Brush, and then we'll do that one there. And we'll leave the other side, just because hard to only do half the face. Okie dokie. So there it is. I will zoom in and show you what it looks like. Okay, there's an uncomfortably close shot of my face. So you can see, bright. I don't like a really heavy foundation coverage, so I went fairly sheer just for, you know, nice daytime wear. But we have nice coverage under my eyes, fairly bright, zero creasing. Alright, so that's what it'll look like up super close. I'm gonna do the rest of my makeup now, and then I'll come back and we will do a time check and then have it with the rest of the day. All right, I'm back, face on. I'm in a rush because I'm gonna be late. Anyway, this is what I did. If you have any questions about what it is, I'll put it down below. But we're talking about Tarte Shape Tape. So it is now about 1 o'clock in the afternoon because I'm a little slow getting going today. I will check in throughout the day, just kind of show you how it's wearing. Otherwise, I will see you at the end of the day. Alright, afternoon car checkup. It's about an hour later. Hey Smudge. Hey Smudge. How's my concealer look? I just got back from taking my sister into town. Yeah, so far so good, no creasing. The side that I powdered is a little bit more opaque almost. It's really weird. And it was like a translucent powder. But anyway, the side where there's no powder just feels really like light and bright, and I didn't, like you saw, I didn't slather a super thick layer on, so you can still sort of see my skin through it, which is kind of nice to know that you can shear it out, but I do like it kind of better on this side. Some of you probably won't even be able to tell the difference, but I'm just crazy. Anyway, you can't say the same about my eyeshadow. It's just like a hot mess right now. Lesson to be learned, don't put a shimmer in your crease. Don't do it. Use a matte. You can if you want, but I hate doing it, and I'm really not a fan. Like, I like how it looks up here, but like in this area, oh, it's bad. But anywho, that's the mid-afternoon check-in. I will talk to you again soon. The end of the night. It's about 9 o'clock. Past 9. So I've been wearing this stuff for 8+ hours. What do you think? I would say probably it faded a little bit right in like the hollows of my eyes there. This side's okay. Which side did I powder? I think this was the one I powdered. I'll have to double check the footage, but I think this is one that I powdered and it's hanging in a bit better than this one. I do have a lovely fallout from the glitter eyeshadow that I used, so ignore that. But I'll zoom in so you can have a look. Ooh, hey. So it did fade in more of a like natural sort of way. Ooh, ooh. So that there is Shape Tape. I would say it wore great. It's for the most part still there. We've still got quite a bit of brightness in through here. It's just those little creasy bits right in there. And if I look right up close, it didn't like crease like concealer does usually, where it like gathers in the creases. It's just kind of worn away where your eyes fold naturally. So it doesn't look like creased concealer. It just kind of looks slightly non-existent. Yeah, no, and I'm still really impressed with how it held up along here. My nose highlight's still there, and my forehead's still just fine. So, super impressed with this stuff. I highly recommend. If you are Canadian, I would recommend checking the Tarte website before doing the Ulta route. Again, deals are ideal, so if you can find it on sale, that's super good. Oh, I'm sleepy. I did the gardens today. I edged them all. They're beautiful, but there's so much crap in my fingernails now. It's not fun. But yeah, I would highly recommend becoming part of the Tarte Shape Tape Club if you like. If you're in need of a concealer. If you already have a million, you're probably okay. But if you're like, I need a concealer, and I really like a bright under eye, it's gonna last all day long. It doesn't feel like I'm really heavy and cakey. That was going to be a good one for that. I've never used it in any epic thickness. So you know how you see some of those videos where the ladies will go and they'll like draw a giant triangle with the giant wand, and then like, I'm not sure how it dries down and how it would wear throughout the day when you put it on that thick, but if you just use a nice thin layer and blend it out, because as you blend, it just wants to keep going. It just wants to keep going everywhere. So I feel like a thinner layer with this stuff is definitely best. So this tube will last a really, really long time in that event. So anyway, those are my thoughts on Tarte Shape Tape, if you were curious. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video on the Tarte Shape Tape and I found it vaguely useful. I hope to see you in my next one. Have a lovely evening.